Hello, good morning children. So today we are going to continue our topic that we did last week, that is coordination compound, and we are in classification of ligands. According to the number of electron pair donated by that ligands, we can classify these as unidentate, monodentate, tridentate, tetradentate. Till this much we have done last week. So हामी आज गर्छौं last two type, that is what you called pentadentate ligands and hexadentate. Hardly you will see this compound in your class 12 syllabus, these ligands in any compound in class 12 syllabus, but they have certain uses. That's why we have to do this thing, and at least example, your name and example चाहिँ तिमीहरुले पढ्नै पर्छ. Alright, that much you have. Otherwise only monodentate and didentate ligands maximum हामीले syllabus मा coordination compound को भित्र देख्छौं when you will do the nomenclature of organic compounds. But since this classification we have to do, that's why I am doing this thing. So next one is your one example that we have, whether in higher secondary or in ISC, this is the one, pentadentate ligands. Alright, pentadentate ligands भनेको per ion or per molecule donate 5 pair of electron. जस्तो यहाँ छ ethylene diamine triacetate, ethylene diamine triacetate, and you can see here 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, 4 pair, 5 pair of electron gets donated by this ion. So this is an example of pentadentate ligands. 5 वटा छ, 5 वटा पेयर छ, 1 2 3 4 5, hence it is pentadentate. This is one example you have, and the last one is your hexadentate ligands. Alright, hexadentate, this is very common and very useful compound we have. Higher classes मा देख्छौ यसमा EDTA. कहिले short question तिर you'll be asked EDTA is an, you have to complete it by writing, is an hexadentate ligand. इसको short name हो ethylene diamine tetraacetate, so EDTA. Alright, इसको नाम हेर, ethylene CH2 ethylene, 2 nitrogen is there, diamine, from 2 nitrogen 2 hydrogen has been replaced and 2 acetate has been substituted here, and 2 hydrogen from here has been replaced and 2 acetate. Now you can see here 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, 4 pair, and here 5th pair of electron, and here 6th pair of electron, which we call lone pair of electron in these atoms can be donated. Hence we call these as this, what type of ligands? This is your hexadentate ligand, and this is your example, ethylene diamine tetraacetate. So this is all about your types of ligands according to the number of electron pair donated by the atoms or ions or molecules. Now except these we have some more type. कस्तो भन्दाखेरि त्यसलाई हामीले भन्छौं ambidentate ligands, ambidentate. Ambidentate मा सपोज मेरोमा n नाइट्रोजन छ, यो चाहिँ कोर्डिनेट बन्ड देखाउँछ हामीले यसरी. कोर्डिनेट बन्ड भनेको अस्ति पनि भनेको थिए. What is a coordinate bond? A bond which is formed by the sharing of electron pair, but the pair comes from only one atom for sharing, but both the atoms share that pair of electron is known as coordinate bond. र यहाँको difference and similarities हेर. If I'll write here M O double bond N then O. All right. So what you can see here is यो दुईटामा एउटाको नाम हो नाइट्रो, अनदर को नाम हो नाइट्रिटो. What is the difference? जब नाइट्रोजन gets linked with carbon or any other metal, we call these as nitro group. Alright, and if oxygen gets linked with that metal, we call this as what? Nitrito. So such type of ligands which can coordinate with the metal atom or ion through two different atoms, that type of ligands is known as what type of ligands? Ambidentate. त्यसरी नै हाम्रोमा छ, जस्तो छ हाम्रोमा साइनाइड, आइसोसाइनाइड, जस्तो MCN. अलराइट, MCN चाहिँ हामीले भन्छौं सायानिडो, यो ग्रुपलाई सायानिडो और साइनाइड हो हामीलाई थाहा छ, सायानिडो. और इफ आई राइट हियर MNC, alright. So यहाँ N nitrogen is linked with नाइट्रोजन इज लिङ्क्ड विथ मेटल एटम, हियर कार्बन इज लिङ्क्ड विथ दिस मेटल. सो यसलाई भन्छौँ हामीले आइसोसायानिडो. आइसोसायानिडो. नो डाउट मेटल इज देयर, मेटल आइसोसायानिडो. बट सायानिडो सी पनि भन्नु सक्छौँ, सायानिडो एन यसो पनि नाम गर्छ हामीले मोडर्न rule anusar. You afterwards you will get it. So such type of ligands which can coordinate it with the central metal atom through two different atoms, either by carbon or by nitrogen, we call such type of ligands as what? Ambidentate ligands. So this we have in the book, so you padi rakhnu. All right, so ambidentate ligand. Now after ambidentate ligands, we have some more topic here is CHELATES, chelates and chelating ligands. Chelates and के भन्छ chelating ligands. Chelates and chelating ligands. What are this type of ligands? Polydentate ligands. Polydentate भनेको जसमा जसको क्षमता हुन्छ more than one pair donate गर्ने. एउटा molecule or ion can donate more than a pair of electron, like ethylene diamine, oxalate ions. Alright, we have so many which can donate more than one electron pair to the central metal in such a way it forms either pentadentate ring, a ring having pentagon in shape or a ring having hexagon in shape. Alright, so such type of ligands is known as what? Such type of ligands is known as chelating ligands, and the phenomenon is known as just here. This is copper bis ethylene diamine ions को म शो गर्दैछु. जस्तो यहाँ हुन्छ हाम्रो NH2 then CH2 alright, CH2 NH2. यो एरो देखाउँदैछ कोअर्डिनेट बन्ड, यो पेयर अफ इलेक्ट्रोन छ यहाँ 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 यहाँ. अलराइट, एन्ड दिस इज नो डाउट 2+ ion. यसको नाम पछि आउँछ नोमेनक्लेचरमा. यु लर्न दिस थिङ. वी हेभ lots of this nomenclature has to do. Now here you can see I have what? Divalent, a didentate or bidentate complex ligands जिसको नाम हो ethylene diamine. So these two ethylene diamine has been coordinated with these copper atoms in such a way it gives us a shape. What shape? Like pentagon. Take a look. This like a pentagon. Like this. So pentagon. Hence such type of ligands is known as chelating ligands, and the phenomenon is known as what? Phenomenon is known as chelates. All right, these chelates has many uses in our chemistry, like for example detection of nickel ions, detection of manganese, detection of some other ions, as well as for softening hard water. Hard water लाई soft गर्नुको लागि पनि हाम्रो चिलेट्सहरु युज हुन्छ. And the second last you can say second last type is bridging ligands. Bridging ligands भनेको अब पुल भन्दा पनि भयो, bridging ligands. र अर्को दुई टाइप छ हाम्रोमा, very simple classification. Then we'll go to the another topic. Let's try to complete this bridging ligands. There are some ligands like NH2 which we call amido. Look at NH2 here is NH2 minus is your amido. All right, NH3 neutral is amine, AMMINE. So now if you go for bridging ligands, there are some hydroxy group. There are some ligands like hydroxy group, or you have amido group. They can link simultaneously with two different metal ions. All right, hence that type of ligands is known as what type of ligands? Bridging ligands. So I'll give you one example of this bridging ligands. If you take a look here, so just take a look here. I am writing one compound NH3, all right, whole 4, NH3 whole 4. Then we have CO. Then we have NH2. Then we have here NO2. All right. Then you have CO, NH3 whole 4, and then we have here NO3 4. Now you can see here, this is your amido group and this is your nitro group. So they are simultaneously coordinated with two sides, one cobalt here, another cobalt here. So such type of ligands is known as what? Bridging ligands. And one or two complex compound regarding bridging ligands, their naming you have to do according to your syllabus. And while giving their names, we use the term mu amido, mu nitro, after hyphen dash, hyphen, then mu, then hyphen, then nitro or amido group. So these are some type of ligands we have, and the last two type is your, take a look, which is the simplest one. Sometimes will be asked, define homoleptics. All right, define homoleptic or homoleptic ligands, or what is that? Heteroleptic. सब बंदा simple Li ligands. All right. So what is homoleptic? Take a look. I am writing here. Homoleptic, suppose I have written here CrNH3 whole 6 and suppose Cl3 outside. This is my coordination sphere, this is my ionization sphere. All right, and here suppose I have written here CO, Cl, Cn, then NO2, all right, NH3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Like suppose you have this type of complexes. All right, this is not yet completed, just I am giving an example. So what is homoleptic ligands, or sorry, homoleptic complex, not ligands, homoleptic what? Complex. Here not homoleptic complex, this is homoleptic what? Complex. Now children, look at here, we have another type of ligands, that is your ambidentate. Ambidentate ligands are such ligands which can coordinate it with two different atoms, but that ligand must be unidentate in nature. Either it can coordinate it, suppose here, take a look, here this, in this compound, this is your complex metal ion, here nitrogen has been linked or coordinated with the metal. But next example we have here, where oxygen has been linked with the metal atom. All right, either nitrogen or oxygen, but overall the ligand we call this NO2. If nitrogen has been linked with metal, we call these as nitro or nitrito N. Afterwards we will learn this thing again. And if nitrogen is linked with metal, we call these as nitro or simply nitrito N. And if oxygen gets linked with the metal, then we call these as nitrito or nitrito O. So these are ambidentate ligands. Like here we have carbon gets coordinated with the metal, so we call these as metal cyanido, all right, or simply this ligand named is cyanido or cyanido C also we say. And here this, in this complex, nitrogen has been linked with metal, so we call these as isocyanido. Iso what? Cyanido. So such type of ligands are known as what ligands? Ambidentate ligands. The next type is your bridging ligands. Bridging ligands are those ligands in which gets bonded or coordinated or linked simultaneously with two sides. One side is here, another side is here, though it is your what you call monodentate ligands. Here amido is getting linked with your cobalt, as well as here what? Cobalt. So such type of ligand is known as your what? Bridging ligands. This here amido is your bridging ligand, as well as nitro is also your bridging ligand. Now these are different types of ligands, some basic terms that is related to coordination compound. Still we have something like how to calculate oxidation number, how to calculate charge of a complex, what is coordination number. These are the three more topic we have to do. Before that, you may be asked sometimes, what is a homoleptic complex or what is a heteroleptic complex? One of the simplest definitions you will find this thing in book. Homoleptic, look at it. यहाँ हेरेपछि के छ? Chromium सँग 6 ligands, 6 ligands छ, but all of them are same. So such type of ligands or such type of complex which contains same atoms or molecules, all right, coordinated with the central metal, or the central metal which can coordinate it with same type of or ligands, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, we call such type of complex as homoleptic complex. But if a complex contains 2 or more than 2 different types of ligands coordinated with it, coordinated with the central metal, we call such type of ligand as, we call such type of complex as what? Heteroleptic complex. Like here, cobalt is linked with chlorine or chlorido, cyanido, nitro, all right, as well as amine. Whether 2 or 3 or 4, but must be different. Such type of complexes are known as what? Heteroleptic complex. So these are all about your some basic terms, as I said. All right, children, let's go for the next topic, charge of a complex ion. Sometimes you will see in this way it will be written here and here either plus something or minus something, or sometimes you will be asked to calculate the charge of a complex ion. All right. So how to know the charge? It is the charge of a complex ion is the algebraic sum of charges carried by the central metal ion and the ligands coordinated to the central ion. Just addition of the all the charges present here in this complex. जस्तो यहाँ टोटल चार्ज यो कम्प्लेक्स कति हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि निकल को हामीलाई थाहा छ यहाँ कति छ +2 प्लस alright the charge of ammonia which is a neutral ligand is 0 into 6. So overall how much you got? +2. त्यसरी charge of this complex is how much? +2. Alright. So in this way we can calculate. Similarly, what is the charge of this? What is the charge of this trioxalato aluminate something is there. So we all know that the charge carried by aluminum ion is +3 plus, since it is a divalent ion, oxalato ion is divalent हो भने यसको कति हुन्छ -2 into 3. So यसलाई एड गर्दाखेरि कति आउँछ -6 + 3. So कति आयो -3. Hence यसको चार्ज कति आयो यहाँ -3. Alright. So in this way we can calculate the charge whether positive or negative of any complex ions, whether that is a cationic complex or anionic complex. So this is regarding your charge of a complex. Now the most important term here is oxidation number. What is the oxidation number of the central metal atom? यो हामीले क्लास 11 में पनि पढेको छ, the chapter name oxidation and reduction. त्यहाँ चाहिँ हामीले what do you mean by oxidation number or of a metal or of a non-metal? It is very simple. It is an electric charge which a central metal atom, here हामीले central metal को निकाल्दैछु, that's why I said central metal atom. Otherwise you can also define it is an electric charge which an element, all right, has or appear to have when bonded to other atoms. But that is general definition. But here since we are talking about what is the oxidation number of central metal को oxidation number कसरी define गर्नु, that's why I have written here it is an electric charge which a central metal atom or has or appear to have when bonded to other ligands. That total charge developed on that central metal atom, during this complex or formation of this complex is simply known as your oxidation number. And how to calculate that we are going to learn, but before this you remember this thing: oxidation number of neutral ligands is always 0. Oxidation number of neutral ligand is always what? 0. Oxidation number of positive ligand is charge on the ligand or charge on the cation, which must be what? Positive. और यसमा हामीले एउटा एक्जाम्पल सपोज NO प्लस हुन्छ, सो यसको पोजिटिभ +1 हो. अलराइट, यसको +1 हो. एन्ड नेक्स्ट कम्स व्हाट इज द नाउ सिमिलरली नेक्स्ट हियर आउँछ oxidation number of what? Negative ligand. अब positive को charge of cation हो भने negative ligand is charge on the anion is equals to charge on the anion, which is what? Negative. For example Cl minus. Cl minus, what is the oxidation number of Cl minus? यहाँ charge कति लेखेको छु? minus, so it is going to be how much? -1. Alright, so in this way we have to calculate oxidation number of this oxidation number of central metal atom very quickly. And when do you need it? Whenever you are going to write the IUPAC name of a complex, that time you have to calculate the oxidation number of the central metal atom. And the next topic that you have is your coordination number. Coordination number. Look at here. One is oxidation number, we finished. Total charge kati developed huncha while forming these complexes in this compound. That total charge, or whether it is your positive or negative, definitely positive for the central metal, we call these as oxidation number. Now what is coordination number? Just try to see this formula which I am writing here. Suppose I have written here K3FeCN6. K3FeCN6. This is my positive part, ionizable part, and that means this is my complex entity or complex ion, which is what? Anionic. It is anionic. Alright. So यो भयो मेरो central element, central metal, and this is my ligand. Now what is coordination number? Very simple definition, try to listen it. The total number of ligands that is coordinated or bonded. Coordinated किन भन्दै जसको नामै coordination bond ले गर्दा coordinated भन्दैछु. यो coordinated with the central metal atom or ion is known as what? Coordination number. Now अब यो क्वेशन गर्छ, that means what is the coordination number of iron? Iron को coordination number कति हो भन्दाखेरि म यहाँ कतिवटा ligandsहरु काउन्ट गर्छु. Okay, I have only one type of ligand. What is that? Cyanido. And कतिवटा छ? 6 वटा, 6. That means coordination number of iron here is 6. Similarly, suppose you have written here, I have written here यही complexes लिऊँ AlC2O4 whole 3. Okay, let's write another one. Suppose you have written one more example. I am writing it here from here. Yes. Suppose you have K3COCN5NO. All right. Or suppose you have written CrClH2O5, or suppose you have KCAZHGF4 suppose. All right. Now if you will see here, जति पनि compound छ मैले roughly maybe formula is wrong or correct, just I am showing here. My aim is to teach you what is the coordination number. Alright, first try to find out the coordination number. Suppose you have this complexes. अब यो कोबाल्ट चाहिँ my central metal हो, यो स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट को भित्र छ central metal. यहाँ 5 वटा cyanide छ, 1 हाम्रो के छ नाइट्रोसिल छ. Alright, so 1 plus 5 कति भयो कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर 6. यहाँ पनि के छ 5 वटा एक्वा छ, वाटर छ and 1 chloro group छ, that is linked or coordinated with chromium. Hence coordination number here is 6. Here also is how much 6. Similarly, if you come here, mercury सँग कतिवटा फ्लोरिडो छ, fluoride is your complex. Alright, कतिवटा फ्लोरिडो छ भने 4. Hence coordination number here is how much 4. So coordination number here is 4, coordination number here is 6, as well as here is 6. I think it is clear to you all what do you mean by coordination number. But you can sometimes get confused when you see some didentate compounds or groups gets linked with the central metal. You may see 2 or 3 of them gets linked. That time you don't say that this coordination number is going to be 3. It is also defined as the total number of what? Coordinate bond formed by the ligands with the central metal. We call these also as what? Coordination number. So it is either total number of ligands bonded with the central metal, or it is defined as the total number of coordinate bond formed by the ligands with the central metal atom in that particular complex. We call these as what? We call these as coordination number. So till now we have discussed in our class like what is ligands, what are the coordination number, what do you mean by different types of ligands, and we use the term coordination compound. But the question arises here, who first discovered this coordination compound or complex compound? The credit goes to Alfred Warners. When he discovered some compound like compound of cobalt chloride with ammonia, he just reacted this thing and he discovered 4 or 5 compounds, and then the credit for discovering this coordination compound goes to Warner, Alfred Warners, and he proposed a theory which is known as Warner's theory of coordination compound or complex compound. Definitely, yeah, you have to study this thing. What are the postulates of this Warner theory? Look at here. Now, few minutes ago, I coordination compound lekhe, coordination number dekhaye, oxidation number dekhaye. All right. So, if central metal, atom or ion in a complex exhibit 2 types of valency. कुनै पनि coordination compound मा central metal को 2टा valency हुन्छ, 2 प्रकारको, 2 types of valency. One is your primary valency and another one is secondary valency. And what is primary valency? The valency which is ionizable, ionized हुनु सक्छ. The valency which is ionizable and correspond to or equal to the oxidation number of the central metal ion, that is known as primary valency, and it is always satisfied by a negative ion. So जुन चाहिँ ionized हुन्छ, जस्तो मैले Cu2 plus, I said Cr3 plus, that means that 3 plus is its ionizable what valency. Afterwards I am coming to that example. And his second one is secondary valency. Secondary valency is non-ionizable and which is equal to or correspond to the total number of what? Ligands bonded with the central metal, or it is equivalent to the coordination number of the central metal atom, that is known as your secondary valency. All right. Now you can see the second point. First postulate भन्यो एउटा सेन्ट्रल मेटल और आयन को के हुन्छ 2टा भ्यालेन्सी हुन्छ, एउटा प्राइमरी हुन्छ, एउटा सेकेन्डरी भ्यालेन्सी हुन्छ. The metal atoms tend to satisfy both its primary as well as secondary valency. And how this gets satisfied? Primary valencies are satisfied by negative ions. जस्तो यहाँ मैले एउटा example लेखेको छु, यसको primary valency 3 हो, and this primary valency gets satisfied by negative ion र 3टा क्लोरिन, बिकज एउटा क्लोरिन को -1 हो भने 3 प्लस यसको 3 हो, प्राइमरी भ्यालेन्सी 3 हो. सो सेटिस्फाई दिस 3 वी हैव टू यूज 3 chloride ions. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, so minus 3. So that is written here. The primary valencies are satisfied by negative ion, whereas secondary valencies are satisfied by negative ion or neutral molecule. यहाँ मेरो example में negative ion छैन, but neutral molecule. What is the secondary valency of cobalt? Cobalt को secondary valency, which is equals to its coordination number is written there, is 6. So cobalt को secondary valency 6 हो भने यहाँ कतिवटा amine छ मेरो 6 वटा छ. All right. So this is the second postulates of what we call Werner's theory, and the last or third postulates of this is secondary valencies are always directed towards a fixed position, in space. Means 3-dimensional space हुन्छ जुन चाहिँ molecule को shape हुन्छ त्यहाँ चाहिँ secondary valency ले certain angle certain form गरेको हुन्छ. As a result it gives the shape to the complexes. जस्तो म लेख्दैछु for example, अब ये मॉलिक्यूल के लिए यहाँ सपोज CONH3 होल 6 3+. अब यो भइगयो मेरो प्राइमरी भ्यालेन्सी र सेकेन्डरी भ्यालेन्सी के छ मेरो सेकेन्डरी भ्यालेन्सी यहाँ 6 छ. अलराइट, प्राइमरी भ्यालेन्सी भइगयो, प्राइमरी भ्यालेन्सी यहाँ कति भइगयो +3. नाउ द सेकेन्डरी भ्यालेन्सीज आर अलवेज डिरेक्टेड टुवर्ड्स अ फिक्स्ड पोजिसन. Since the coordination number of this complex is how much? 6. So कस्तो टाइप को मोलिक्युल कस्तो शेप हुन्छ मोलिक्युल को यहाँ डायग्राम. Suppose cobalt is here. All right. Now these 6 amines are directed towards 4 corner of a square, you can see. All right, and 2 amines are like this. So they give certain, the secondary valencies are always directed towards a fixed position. यहाँ cobalt center मा छ, shape of the molecule is octahedral. हामीले यसरी गर्नु पनि सक्छ, यसरी octahedral shape बनाउनु सक्छ. All right, in this way you can connect them. So here the secondary valencies are 3-dimensional region ma directed like this, and the shape of the molecule is what? Octahedral. Suppose मेरो मा एउटा छ Cu NH3 एउटा कुनै molecule छ, यसको coordination number 4 छ भने shape of the molecule will be in what? Shape of the molecule is going to be यो स्क्वायर प्लानर. स्क्वायर प्लानर भन्नु बित्तिकै यस्तो भइगयो, यहाँ सेन्ट्रल मेटल राखिदियो कपर, स्क्वायर प्लानर. यहाँ अमोनिया 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 एन्ड व्हाट? अमोनिया. सो दिस इज योर नथिङ बट व्हाट थ्योरी? Werner's theory regarding coordination compound. So after this theory we have IUPAC, nomenclature of some coordination compound. We have lots of coordination compound, but for some coordination compound you need to go, and if you learn the basic thing you can give in exam. If it comes, write down the IUPAC name of the following, or write down the structural formula. You can give the name and the of all these things, but before going to this you have to learn this by your heart. Some common ligands. Look at here, some common ligands मा के आउँछ भन्दाखेरि हाम्रो फर्स्ट यो चाहिँ रटेको हुनुपर्छ तिमीले. यु शुड मेमोराइज दिस थिङ. न्यूट्रल लिगेन्ड्स छ. न्यूट्रल लिगेन्ड्स को नाम के छ, को छ त्यो चाहिँ छ. जस्तो यहाँ छ मेरो फर्मुला एन्ड नेम एज लिगेन्ड्स. 4-5 वटा छ यहाँ, भेरी इम्पोर्टेन्ट वान. नम्बर 1 इज वाटर. कमन नेम हामीले वाटर भन्छ, तर नाम यसको आउँछ एक्वा. एक्वा पनि भन्थ्यो, पुरानो नाम थियो, एक्वा पनि भन्छ. देन हाम्रो छ यहाँ NH3. नो डाउट हामीलाई थाहा छ यो अमोनिया हो, बट यसको नाम आउँछ एमिन. ए सबै स्मल लेटर हुन्छ, तर मैले यहाँ AMMINE. लुक एट हियर, AMMINE फॉर this ammonia as a ligand. Then you have CO, capital C, capital O. लेख्नु पर्छ. Name of this is your carbonyl. Name of this is your carbonyl. Then you have NO. NO छ भने हामीले भन्छौँ nitrosyl. Alright. If you have CH3 NH2, no doubt methylamine हामीले भन्छौँ, यसको सिधै नाम लेखिदिन्छु methylamine. Methylamine. Then you have another important one, HC5H5N. This is an aromatic compound, pyridine भन्छौँ हामीले, but यहाँ चाहिँ either PY or simply write down pyridine. तर formula लेख्दाखेरि instead of writing this whole name, we will simply write what? Pyridine. Alright. So these are some common neutral ligands. After this, you have some ligands which is anionic ligands. Alright. Anionic ligands. Anionic or anions, you can write formula and name of the ligands. यहाँ के आउँछ भन्दाखेरि छिटो मिठो हुनुपर्छ. एक एउटा फ्यामिली छ, द फ्यामिली इज लाइक योर क्लोरोफ्लोरोब्रोमो. अगाडि हामी लेख्थ्यो, बट नाउ डेज विल राइट, यु क्यान अल्सो राइट फ्लोरो, बट F- छ भने हामी लेख्छौँ फ्लो, FLUORIDO, फ्लोरिडो नाम लेख्दाखेरि. देन यु हेभ Cl-, देन यु हेभ Br-, देन यु हेभ I-. सो जम्मैको आइड जस्तो फ्लोराइड थियो FLUORIDE. फ्लोराइड को आइड हैज बीन रिप्लेस्ड. आइड हैज टू बी रिप्लेस्ड बाय के हो आइडो. अलराइट. जस्तो फ्लोरिडो, त्यसरी यसको नाम के हुन्छ क्लोरिडो. इसको नाम के हो ब्रोमिडो. And what is the name of this family? Iodido. So in this way, whenever you are going to write the IUPAC name of these compounds, these ligands, you have to use this thing and memorize these charges. Alright, these negative ions as well as this indicates they are unidentate. Then you have O2 minus. O2 minus is your oxido. Then you have Cn minus. Cn minus is cyanido. Alright, except this you have NC. NC minus is isocyanido. Remember these two are our what? These two are what? Ambidentate. Alright, we have some more ambidentate ligands. Alright, next we have H minus. So यो H minus के हो हाम्रो hydrido. Now similarly you have some anions. Now in these anions what you are doing is replacing 8 by ato. जस्तो सल्फेट, कार्बोनेट हामी भन्छौँ. Now the name of this thing is going to be sulfato. Like for example SO4 2 minus, name is sulfato. Then CO3 2 minus, carbonato. You have S2O3 2 minus. त्यसरी हामीले thiosulfate भन्छौँ generally, but being a ligand, its name is thiosulfato. Alright, then you have NO2 minus, इसको नाम छ nitro. Simply we call these as nitro or nitrito-N. यहाँ चाहिँ के हुन्छ, नाइट्रो गेट्स लिङ्क्ड विथ द सेन्ट्रल मेटल, अघि पनि भनेको छु हामीले. अलराइट, देन यु हेभ ONO माइनस. अल दिज आर मोनोडेन्टेड. देन यसको नाम हुन्छ नाइट्रिटो, or we call these as nitrito-O. Oxygen gets coordinated. Last two we have here SCN and NCS. Look at here, अलराइट, यसको नाम आउँछ थायोसायानेटो। थायोसायानेटो एस पनि लेख्न सक्छौँ और यसको नाम हो थायोसायानेटो, थायोसायानेटो एस, thiocyaneto N. Alright, so in this way, these are some ligands, most probably they are monodentate in nature. Now these are some common bidentate or didentate ligands we have. Number 1, CH2, NH2, CH2, NH2. Here you can see a pair of electron and here you can see a pair of electron. These molecules can donate 2 lone pair of electron, hence this molecule is bi or didentate ligands named ethylene diamine. In short, we have to write EN, or it is also known as ethane 1,2-diamine. And the second one, the most common bidentate ligands that you have to study is oxalato. It comes from oxalic acid, oxalato. This is your oxalato ion, oxalato. The name should be, common name is oxalate, but IUPAC name is oxalato OX. In short, we will write, and this is not so common. This is glycosamine, so we just write what? GLY. This is not so common, but concentrate mainly on these two. Alright, so these are some bidentate ligand. Now we will go to the main topic, how to give naming of coordination compound. Naming of coordination compound. Suppose I have written some name over here. What are the rules that you have to follow while writing the IUPAC name for the complex compound? So time to time this rule has been rectified, say in the first 1959 or something they adopted a rule, then in 70s, line of 70s, then in recent 2004 the rectification of this rule has been done. So the first rule is that you have to follow is order of naming of ions. Order of naming of ions, order of naming of ions. These rules are there in the book, take the help of book also. अब हाम्रोमा दुईटा पार्ट छ. What you have here is K3FeCN6. दुईटा पार्ट हुन्छ, एउटा चाहिँ पोजिटिभ हुन्छ, एउटा चाहिँ नेगेटिभ पार्ट, मिन्स केटायन एन्ड एनायन. सपोज दिस इज, वी अल नो द्याट लास्ट टाइमको 3-4वटा हामीले एक्जाम्पल यसकै लेखिसकेको छु. सो दिस इज माई negative complex, and if this is your negative complex, that means this is your positive. So while writing the name, always remember, first we have to write the name of the cationic part. First the name of the cation followed by the name of the anion, if it is an anionic complex. Alright, no problem. First you have to write the name of the cations. Like here for me, cation ko part ke bhayo. अब यहाँ try लेख्दैन यसको, just to satisfy its secondary valency we have to take these 3. Now यसको नाम भयो पोटासियम. जम्मै स्मल लेटर में लेख्छ, क्यापिटल लेटर पनि चल्छ फर्स्ट को पोटासियम. नाउ अब यो कम्प्लेक्स पोर्सन में आयो. कम्प्लेक्स पोर्सन में आएपछि हाम्रो के हुन्छ यसको रुल? कम्प्लेक्स पोर्सन में आउनु बित्तिकै नेम अफ द लिगेन्ड्स. नेम अफ द लिगेन्ड्स ओन्ली वन टाइप इज देयर, तर कतिवटा छ? 6. सो हेक्सा 6वटा छ, मिन्स हेक्सा. के यसको नाम हो सायानिडो. देन आइरन. अब पछि यसको रुल आउँछ, तर आइरन को नलेखेर हामीले के लेख्छ? फेरेट followed by its oxidation number. फेरेट मैले जस्तो लेख्दैछु 3. फेरेट हाउ मच? 3. मैले डल्लै गरिदिएँ. तर whether it is your cationic complex or anionic complex, always remember we have to write the name of the positive. So let's go for this one. Take a look. CO En whole 3 Cl3. अब यो मेरो भयो आयनाइजेबल पोर्सन. यसलाई ब्रेक गरेपछि हामीले सबैलाई थाहा छ Cl- आउँछ. Cl- आयो भने दिस पोर्सन बिकम्स व्हाट? cationic. So this is your cationic complex. Cationic what? Complex. So whether you have anionic complex or cationic complex, जहिले पनि हामीले cationic part लेख्छ. अब cationic पोर्सन में जस्तो मैले यहाँ हेर्नु बित्तिकै अरे यो त कम्प्लेक्स हो, अब कम्प्लेक्स हुनु बित्तिकै आई हेभ टु राइट डाउन द नेम अफ द लिगेन्ड्स. अब नेम अफ द लिगेन्ड्स के छ भन्दाखेरि यो नेम अफ द लिगेन्ड्स के छ हाम्रो नेम अफ दिस लिगेन्ड इज इथिलिन डाइएमिन. के हो? इथिलिन डाइएमिन. अलराइट, इथिलिन डाइएमिन. नाउ कतिवटा छ? 3टा. Since my ligands already contains the term what di, to represent this 2-ethylene diamine or 3-ethylene diamine, we have to use the term either bis, bis, bis भनेको 2 हो. 2-ethylene diamine, diethylene diamine we cannot write, so we have to write bis ethylene diamine if there are 2-ethylene diamine, or tris, tris means tris, tris means what? 3, tris ethylene diamine, or tetrakis or pentakis. तर यहाँ कतिवटा छ? मेरो 3टा छ. डाइमिन अलरेडी छ डाइ, सो तर 3वटा छ. यो 3टालाई रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्छौँ हामीले ट्रिस. ट्रिस इथिलिन डाइएमिन कोबाल्ट, कोबाल्ट 3, कोबाल्ट 3 क्लोराइड. अब उस कसैले सोध्छ सर यहाँ त फेरेट लेख्नु भयो, यहाँ सिम्पली कोबाल्ट लेख्नु भयो. र यसको पनि रुल छ. के छ भन्दाखेरि इफ यु हेभ एन एनाइनिक कम्प्लेक्स, इफ यु हेभ एन एनाइनिक कम्प्लेक्स द नेम अफ द सेन्ट्रल मेटल एन्ड विथ द सफिक्स एट. ल जस्तो आइरनको फेरेट फेरम हो, फेरेटमा नलेखेर हामी वाट विल राइट फेरेट 3. But if you have cationic complex, positive complex मा central metal को name simple लेख्छौँ हामीले cobalt, followed by its oxidation number, then whatever is left. All right, that is ionizable part. So this is my positive part and this is my negative part. यहाँ चाहिँ हाम्रो के छ? यो positive part छ. This is my what? Negative part. So in this way, we will write the name of the positive complex or what? Negative complex. Now the question here is how I have calculated whether it is ferrate 3 or cobalt 3. So this we call calculation of oxidation number. Well, again, calculation of oxidation number we have not done. Again, I'll teach you. Look at here. K3FeCN6. How to calculate oxidation number of iron? How to calculate oxidation number of iron? How I got 3, that I am explaining it. Let you class 11 मा गरेको छ हामीले. Let the oxidation number of iron be x. Let the oxidation number of iron be x. यो त जस्ट क्याल्कुलेट गर्दैछु, तर verbally you should calculate this thing छिटो. ल म टिच गर्दैछु, that's why I have written this thing in details. So potassium को सबैलाई थाहा छ, potassium को चार्ज हो +1. +1 into how many? 3 plus iron x plus cyanide -1 into 6 equal to, because since it is a neutral molecule, so we will write it 0. So what is this? +3 plus x minus 6 is equals to 0. Therefore x is equals to कति आउँछ? +6 minus 3 गर्दाखेरि +3. That's why I have written ferrate 3. All right, the oxidation number of iron is how much? 3. Similarly, अब यो compound पनि हेरौँ. Let's go for this compound. K4FeCN6. Again, let the oxidation number of this be x. Let's not waste time by writing this again and again. So potassium +1 into 4 plus x plus -1 into 6 is equals to 0. Is equals to how much? 0. Therefore +4 plus x minus 6 is equals to 0. And if you calculate class 12 मा छ, छिटो छिटो गर्नुपर्छ. So the +2. So +2 is the oxidation number of this compound. Now what is the name of this compound? Name of this compound is again positive part. So I'll write here potassium. Potassium कतिवटा. Now I'll go to complex portion. न ligand को first. Ligand छ hexa. एउटै टाइप छ हेक्सा सायनो, सरी सायानिडो. हेक्सा साया hexacyanidो अघि पनि साइनो लेखेको छु मेक इट cyanidो इज ओके hexacyanidो then comes iron since it is in negative or anionic complex यसको नाम हुन्छ ferrate कति आयो oxidation number 2 ferrate 2 finished alright now अब इसको नाम तो यहाँ हामीले देख्यो cationic complex यसको पनि चार्ज निकाल दियौं what is the oxidation number of cobalt how I got it for this take a look let the oxidation number of CO be x so यसको x हो भने x plus ethylene diamine ethylene what diamine ethylene diamine को divalent हो भन्दाखेरि 2 so ethylene diamine is a neutral ligand so we'll write here 0 into 3 plus minus 1 into 3 is equals to 0 alright so what is the value of x if we calculate the value of x you will get this will go that side so this is your plus 3 so I have written trace ethylene diamine cobalt 3 is the oxidation number of cobalt in this complex. Let's calculate some more oxidation number in some complexes alright so because you have to learn this thing so my question is here what is the oxidation number of copper let the oxidation number of CO be x अब यहाँ निकाल्नु पर्छ यो complex ions are not a neutral molecule and what you need to do previously we have done for neutral molecule neutral complex but it is only a complex having some charges so how to calculate it take a look x for copper plus I have ammonia and it is neutral so 0 into 4 equal to अब equal to आगे हामीले 0 लेखें तो अब यहाँ के छ since it contains charge carries charge what charge positive charge so plus 2 so what is the value of x x is equals to plus 2 alright now similarly I have here AgCN2 minus let the oxidation number of this be x so x plus एउटा साइनाइड को चार्ज हुन्छ -1 into 2 is equals to यहाँ माइनस लेखेको छु is equals to how much -1 so what is the value of x x is equals to -1 this 2 will go that side minus 2 यहाँबाट आउँछ -2 will go that side so plus 2 so what is the value of x so x is equals to how much +1 that means the oxidation number of silver here is +1 and oxidation number of copper here is how much +2 so what is the name of this complex no doubt it is not a neutral molecule but it's a complex so look at here since it is a cationic complex को जेसुकै होस् पोजिटिभ पार्ट यहाँ चाहिँ आउँछ हाम्रो यो लिगेन्ड्स सो यसको नाम हुन्छ एमिन बट हाउ मेनी 4 सो नेम अफ दिस इज टेट्राएमिन AMMINE टेट्राएमिन अब यो कपर क्याटानिक कम्प्लेक्समा छ भने हामी लेख्छौं ओन्ली कपर विल राइट ओन्ली व्हाट कपर 2 and then don't out ions because it is an ions all right tetraamine copper 2 ions now यसलाई नै हामीले यहाँ कहिले यसरी सल्फेट हाल्दियो भने कपर 2 सल्फेट लेख्छ र यसको नाम हेर सिन्स यहाँ माइनस चार्ज निस्केको छ that's why it is an anionic complex को यसको नाम चाहिँ 8 मा एन्ड हुन्छ 88 तर फर्स्ट नेम अफ द लिगेन्ड्स यसकै काम हो फर्स्ट सो लिगेन्ड्स को नाम के हो सायानिडो बट हाउ मेनी dicyanide alright argentate ARGENTATE look at here whenever you will find your central metal in anionic complex then you have to add the suffix ate alright argentate के हुन्छ कति आयो oxidation number 1 so in this way you have these are not only the rule this is just I am teaching you the first rule as well as second rule as well as calculation of oxidation number यो चाहिँ just sometimes for half marks question आउँछ यसरी दिएको हुन्छ neutral molecule calculate the oxidation number of underlying or what is the oxidation number, fill in the blanks तिर पनि हुन सक्छ. So you can calculate like this, but before that you must remember whatever list I have given you, chlorido -1, fluorido -1, त्यस्तो थाहा छ भने मात्रै you are able to do it. All right, so this way we have many more rules. जस्तो rules यहीँबाट दुईटा तीनटा रुल एकैचोटि भनिहालेँ मैले. अलराइट, सो सपोज द फर्स्ट nomenclature of central cationic and neutral complexes, the name of the central metal atom or ion is described by its common name followed by its oxidation number. अहिले मैले भने कति बेला हामीले कपर भन्छौँ, कति बेला हामीले क्युप्रेट भन्छौँ. When you have cationic complex, then we have to use the simple name copper followed by its oxidation number. When do you have to write that 8? Whenever you have an anionic complex जस्तो हाम्रो यहाँ छ, यसको एउटा एक्जाम्पल गरौँ फेरि. K3CO CN5NO. अब यहाँ हेर, अब यहाँ दिस इज माई केटाइनिक पोर्सन. यसको नाम हुन्छ फर्स्ट पोटासियम. Alright, what is the oxidation number of cobalt? कति आउँछ भन्दाखेरि 3. We'll calculate it. First, let me write down. अब यहाँ cyanide nitrosyl. Cyanide पनि छ, nitrosyl पनि छ. So C comes first alphabetically. When ligands, there are more than one different ligands. We previously यस्तो रुल थियो. अगाडिको रुल कस्तो थियो भन्दाखेरि first negative, then neutral, then positive. Negative, neutral, positive. Alright, अब जम्मै नेगेटिभ छ भने follow alphabetically. Aqua amine, AA. Then go for second letter के छ M, अर्कोमा के छ Q. So I will write the name of amine first, then I will go for aqua. But यहाँ मेरो cyanide छ, एकदम सजिलो. त कतिवटा cyanide छ? pentacyanide. Nitrosyl, यसलाई भन्छौँ हामीले नाइट्रोसिल. अलराइट, नाइट्रोसिल यहाँ हटेन, म यहाँ लेखिदिन्छु. पोटासियम, पेन्टासायनिडो, नाइट्रोसिल, कोबाल्ट 3. कोबाल्टेट कति हो? 3. किन भन्दाखेरि यो मेरो एनाइनिक कम्प्लेक्स हो, जुन चाहिँ हाम्रो सेन्ट्रल मेटलको नाम 8 मा एन्ड हुन्छ. अब यो 3 कहाँबाट आयो? यो 3 निकाल्नुको लागि फेरि यहाँबाट लेट द अक्सिडेसन नम्बर अफ दिस बी x. अलराइट, सो यहाँ के छ मेरो +1 × 3. एउटा पोटासियमको चार्ज +1 हो, +1 × 3 प्लस कोबाल्ट लेट इट बी x. अलराइट, प्लस -1 साइनाइडको -1 छ × 5 नाइट्रोसिलको के छ -1 छ. -1 इक्वल्स टु +-1 हुन्छ. हाम्रो जोड्दै जानुपर्छ, एड गर्नु, तर -1 मैले डाइरेक्ट लेखेँ. -1 इज इक्वल्स टु हाउ मच? 0, सिन्स इट इज अ न्युट्रल कम्पाउन्ड. सो +3 + x +- यु क्यान राइट लाइक दिस. सो यहाँ हामीलाई आउँछ कति टोटल छिटो गरिदिएको -6 इक्वल्स टु 0. देयरफोर x इज इक्वल्स टु हाउ मच? -3 आउँछ, उता जाँदा +3, सो +3. So that's why I have written cobalt 3. Alright, so in this way we can give the IPC name of what you call coordination compound. We have hundreds of these things, so we'll continue this in the next class. Okay, thank you very much till for today.